Chorus in the background. My name is Sukaina, also known as Sukaina. I'm the Executive Director of Smile Canada, and this is
Fatima Mussa, and I'm a board member of Smile Canada.
Yeah, and so today we just wanted to do a really quick video, a real talk. As some of you might have noticed or seen, we recently did a campaign for Black History Month, focusing on the intersectionality of disability and race. Part of that campaign was sharing children's books that just really showed diverse characters. Our goal was to encourage people and their children to just pick up different books and to really diversify their reading list. We also shared some really awesome folks in the community who have a disability and are Black and who have really done something in the community that's just so amazing. One of the folks was Nashiru Abulai. He founded Global Deaf Muslims. Nashiru has been a friend to the Smile family. He actually presented at one of the galas. And the last thing we did was an Insta Live with Fatima and one of the Smile supporters and volunteers, Adar Mahmoud. So those are kind of the three things we did. And we wanted to talk about our reflections on those three things, and sort of this is the first time we've really had a campaign and where we need to go from here.
So, you know, a lot of the things that we did through this campaign were, you know, kind of starting and sparking conversations online. And I think that was really wonderful to kind of have the community start to, you know, share reflections and think about, you know, changing up their reading list with their children and their friends and family, starting to recognize, you know, who is out here doing some amazing work with respect to disability at the intersection of race. But, you know, we have things to do moving forward, and I think part of the conversations that have started, I think we need to make sure they continue. I know during the Instagram Live, we had comments from the community that were participating saying, you know, this is fantastic that we're starting this conversation. You know, this space kind of for this type of discussion on disability and race at the intersection of that are not really had, at least in the area of the world where we're at. So, you know, we want to make sure that we continue these conversations, both online and in person, and, you know, we want to commit to that moving forward, and we want you as a community to continue to hold us accountable to that. So provide us with your feedback, your thoughts, and how, like, you know, how you think we should be able to do that moving forward, because, you know, you are part of the community that we serve, and so we want to make sure that you're involved. And so we're thinking about how we continue to do that moving forward.
Yeah, definitely. And I think part of this reflection is, as an organization, we recognize that we need to do a better job of reaching out to different communities. I mean, Smile's mandate is to support children and youth with disabilities and their families from racialized communities, from refugee communities, newcomer, new immigrant communities. And the reason why that's our mandate, the reason why we hold ourselves accountable to that, is because we have identified that there are gaps in service provision, that there is you know, there are definitely barriers, socio-cultural, socio-economic, you know, different intersectional barriers that exist that really, really prevent people from accessing services, from navigating through the healthcare and education system, and from just being a part of the communities that they want to be a part of. Like, I think that last one is so important. And so, you know, we recognize that the Smile board, volunteers, you know, we have to do a better job of reaching out. And so we are sort of, you know, that's why we wanted to come out and you know, sit in this really unorganized office for the world to see. Don't judge me, but basically we just wanted to come out and say that we are reflecting on this. We hope that that what we've done this year is just a start,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't want it to just happen. We don't want to just raise awareness about these intersectionalities only once a year. We want to make it ongoing,
Mm-hmm.
and like Fatima said, we want you to hold us accountable, and we want to hear from you. Not only your ideas, but we want you to join us in this cause. You can volunteer. Just send an email to info@smilecan.org. You can come out to our events. You can join us in the planning and preparations. You can join the team. There's a program coordinator position out right now. So please send in an application. You can send an application at info@smilecan.org. And like, help us grow.
Yeah. And if you know anyone who is racialized or who has interest in,